Greetings and peace to you. I hope you're well and in good health, of a sober mind, and in spiritual equilibrium. Today we continue Imitation of Mary, chapter 11, True Greatness. There is an infinite difference between the distinctive marks the world recognizes and those which spring from grace. Immense wealth, proud palaces, and countless servants bear witness to the king's greatness. Scorn for the world, a horror of sin, and the love of God show the greatness of the holy individual. A man's authentic splendor and merit consist in his reverencing God and obeying his commandments. The angel whom the Lord sent to Mary said to her, "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with you." Could anything more glorious be said of this virgin? Surely, all praise from men and angels is due to her to whom it could be said, "You have found grace before God. You are acceptable in his eyes." At the time when the angel was sent to Mary, Augustus and Herod occupied royal thrones. Everyone vied in calling them great, powerful, liberal. But what were these kings in God's sight, who alone is the judge of true greatness? A young virgin, hidden in the solitude of Nazareth, was infinitely more worthy of such praises, and truly deserved all these laudatory names. True greatness is not to be measured according to the empty norms men use, but according to the norms of God. He alone is great in himself, and in his sight nothing is great except by relation to him. Of what value are all the heroes the world admires, as compared with the great men religion produces through the practice of virtue? It is a more splendid thing to conquer one's own passions than to conquer nations. It is much less difficult to conquer others than to conquer oneself. The true Christian is not the kind of hero who owes his heroism to circumstances. He is not the accidental hero of a passing hour, but a hero throughout a lifetime. His glory is that he overcomes the obstacles in his path. His goal is to possess God and find rest in him. Can there be a greater honor than to serve God and belong to him? To serve God is to rule. When Scripture speaks of Abraham, Moses, and David, the greatest men our earth has known, it calls them servants of God. This single title includes all others, or, to speak more accurately, all the others are as naught compared with it. The title of servant of God is as much superior to those of king and sovereign as God is to all the kings and powerful men of earth. Immortal King, omnipotent Lord of the universe, I exist entirely for you and for you alone. Is it possible to know you and yet give your honors to another? Is it possible to know you and not value beyond all else the privilege of serving you? What a great honor for man, such a wretched thing in himself, that he can seek the honor of loving and serving you. Lord, by your grace, enable me to understand how a person who lives a humble, obscure life, as Mary did, and tries to do your will and serve you faithfully, accomplishes something far greater and more glorious than anything the blind and stupid world calls great and glorious. May the nobility, honor, and glory that your service brings inspire me in all my duties and actions to a greatness of soul, a generosity, and a constancy worthy of the Lord I serve. May God bless you, God love you, God's peace to you, Please pray for me as I pray for you.